Hi, I'm Laura, and this is Layla Wellness. Today's practice is all about feeling grounded, even when we're having to work on our balance. I want you to be able to take the lessons that you learn here on the yoga mat out into your life, because honestly, balance is, well, a balancing act. It's often something that we struggle with, especially when things get a little bit challenging. But even if you wobble, even if you fall out of it, you can get back on track, get back into your pose, get back into your life, whatever it is that you need to help you stay grounded and continue moving through your flow. Let's get started. We're going to take just a moment here to connect to our body, our mind, and our breath. If it helps you to close your eyes, you can feel free to do that. Or you can just maybe take a soft focus on one spot on the floor, whatever works best for you. I really want you to try to feel the connection points between your body and the floor right now. Whatever is touching the floor, and tell yourself that floor is there. It's not going anywhere. It's here to help me stay grounded. And then start to check into your body, noticing if you're resisting that gravity and the pull from the floor, or if you're letting yourself relax into it. And then we start to focus on our thoughts. Are we focused on what we're doing, or are we trying to check out our to-do list for the day, or what happened today, or what's going on tomorrow? And see if you can sharpen your focus to stay in the moment. When we start to drop into our breath, that's the anchor to tie it all together. Feel your body lift and expand as you breathe in. Relax and soften as you breathe out. Feel some energy, some clarity come to your thoughts as you breathe in. And we release any stress or anxiety or things outside of what we're doing right now as we breathe out. Take one more deep breath in. As you exhale, let yourself sigh that breath away. It's that little physical signal that we're getting ready to move into something new, something different. Let's go ahead and bring our hands right underneath the knees and just pop those knees up and come into a V-sit position. So we're already a little bit in defiance of gravity as we start to lean the body back. Ground those feet, bring your hands alongside your body, and we're just going to sweep back through the left hand and come to the left knee. Sweep back through the right hand, come to the right knee. Continue that sweeping side to side. You're going to feel a little bit off balance every time you sweep back, but notice how your body kicks in and helps you stabilize and continue to move. Come back to that breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more each side. And pause right here. We're just going to cross at the ankles here, push over those knees, coming into a nice tabletop position, hands right under the shoulders, fingers spread nice and wide. Let's keep those shoulders anchored right over the wrists. Knees are directly under the hips, and we're very long through the whole spine. Inhale, lift your gaze, drop your belly, lift your hips. Exhale, scoop the hips around the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, coming into cow. Exhale, moving into cat. Couple more cow and cats. Go at your own pace. Wake up your spine. And then we return to our tabletop position. Let's go ahead and bump our hips over to the right. Take a look over your left shoulder at your left ankle, and then come back to the center. Bump your hips over to the left, look over the right, and come back to the center. Continue that side to side flow. Still focused on the breath. And then returning once more to our tabletop position. We're going to flip your right foot out to the right, extend through your left leg, and then roll onto the inside of your left foot. Let's reach the left hand high. We're already starting to work on our balance. Maybe the gaze is up, maybe straight ahead, maybe down to the hand on the floor. You decide. Check in with your neck. Let's make this a little bit more work to balance. Lift up through that left leg. If you want more quad stretch, you can always pull your left heel towards your backside, or you can keep it right here, whichever works best for you. Find that breath. We take our gaze down to the floor, drop down through the left hand, square up the hips, and bring the knee right underneath your hip. Let's take one round of cow and cat. And we're going to sit our hips all the way back to the heels. Reach the hands forward to come into a child's pose. Whichever feels most accessible to you, maybe that's reaching the fingers to the top of the mat with your forehead on the floor, or stacking your fists under your forehead, or you might be using a block right now. Let's take one full breath in and out. If your arms are alongside the body or fists are stacked, go ahead and reach toward the top of the mat. Slide your body forward. Let your elbows drop down to the floor and lower down to come into a baby cobra. We're just lifting up a little bit through the chest, taking our gaze straight ahead so we're not putting too much pressure here on the neck. And allow yourself to come all the way down to the floor. Stacking your hands one on top of the other. Slide your elbows out to the side and let your forehead rest on your hands. Take a breath here. Reconnect with every spot of your body that's touching the floor. Noticing your support. Bending at both knees. We're going to lift our head off the hands, reach the hands around, and grab a hold of those feet. Maybe you've just got your leggings or your socks, whatever you can reach right here. Press your feet into your hands, lifting the gaze, lifting the thighs off the floor. Exhale, find that little bow pose for a moment, and then we bring the hands right underneath the shoulders, press up, returning into our tabletop position. Let's take that little side to side this time, looking over each shoulder, loosening the spine. Coming into neutral, set the hips back, returning into a child's pose. Whichever version you want to go for right now, go for it. And wherever you're at, sweeping those hands forward, letting the elbows drop down to the floor, letting the hips come down to the floor. Lift the gaze. Exhale, come down all the way. Stack the hands for a moment. Take a breath. Come back to those contact points on the floor. Bending both knees. Reach around. Grab the backs of the feet. Or tops of the feet rather, lift up into your bow pose. Exhale. Let's bring both hands underneath the shoulders, press up, returning to table. One round of cow and cat. One round of side to side. and come back to the center. Let's take the left foot and just bring it between the hands to come into a low lunge. Inhale, reach up. Finding your balance, finding your contact points. Exhale, bring the hands down. Tuck your right toes under, lift up through that back leg to come into a runner's lunge. Let's keep the left knee behind the left toes and let your hips sink down as much as you can. Lifting the body a little higher, reach the hands up, coming into an airplane lunge. Notice the arms are higher than the back. Keeping these airplane arms. Push off with the right foot. Find your balance. Warrior 3. Remember your contact points on the floor right here. Big toe, pinky toe, and heel. Set the foot down, come back to your airplane lunge. Lower your whole body down toward the floor, runner's lunge. Drop the knee down, come into your low lunge. Inhale, reach the hands high. Let's bring both knees underneath the hips. Exhale, step forward with the right foot. Frame the foot up first. Inhale and reach. Exhale, frame it up again. Tuck the toes under. Runner's lunge on the other side. Keeping our right knee behind the toes. Let your hips sink. Lift up the body just a little bit. Lift up the arms, coming into those airplane arms. Palms are down. Pushing off. Maybe you take a half step in and then move into your warrior 3, whichever feels good to you. Go for those contact points. Focus there. Nice and long through your left leg. Your foot's flexed, your toes flexed. Let's drop back down to your airplane lunge. Come down to your runner's lunge. Come down to that low lunge. Inhale and reach. Exhale, bringing both knees under the hips. Inhale and reach, tuck the toes under. Press up and away from the floor, keeping the knees bent, reaching the hands high, chair pose. Take a quick look down. Make sure you can see your toes still. If you can't quite see them, maybe stand a little taller. Shift your weight back. Big reach to the sky. Exhale, balancing chair. Lifting your heels, sweeping those arms down to airplane arms. Inhale, chair. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Lace the fingers. Exhale. All the way up on the toes. Palm tree. Find those contact points. All 10 toes. Balls of the feet. Exhale. And release. Shake it out for a second. Roll yourself out. And then find some stillness. I'm going to come up on the toes. Maybe your hands are resting on your hips, wherever you want them to be. And we're just going to tiptoe to the top of the mat. And then we're going to tiptoe back. Take your gaze, put it on one spot. Focus on those contact points. Let the heels come down. Lift the toes up. Heel walks, a little bit trickier. If it feels a little awkward and funky, that just means you're doing it right. Walk backwards with it. Keep it as controlled as you can. And then pause. Take that nice big deep breath up. Nice work, you guys. Exhale, bending at the knees. Bring the hands down to the mat. Drop down to your knees and return to table. A little more support for a moment. Inhale, reach up through your right hand. A little off balance, not too tough. You still have a lot of contact. Inhale, lift up through your left leg. Now we're starting to challenge that balance.
We want to try to keep equal distance off the floor, arm and leg. Exhale. Let's take that to the other side. Start with the left hand reaching. Notice your body's need to adjust so you're not opening up to the side. You want to stay square as you can, and then we take it to the next level and lift up through the right leg. Nice strong foot, like you're kicking through the wall behind you. Breathe. And release, coming back to full balance here in table. Take a breath. We're going to walk these feet back into a plank pose. Inhale, lifting through the right hand. A little more challenge here. We have less contact points. Lift up through that left foot. Come back down. Whew, how'd you do? Let's try the other side. Start with the left hand. Make your adjustments in your balance. Add in the right leg. And come back down. Nice job. Let's bring the knees down to the ground. Walk your hands back. Walk those hands up the body. Take a big deep breath. Exhale. Whew. Let's just cross here at the ankles. Roll over those legs. Set the legs out. We're back in that V-sit, right where we started. Pause here. Take a breath. Exhale, start to roll it on down. One vertebra at a time hits the ground. Let our arms just fall wherever they need to. And set the feet flat on the floor. Adjust on your mat if you need to a little bit here. Take a breath. Let's bring the arms out wide like the letter T, dropping your knees to one side. Unwind your spine just a little bit. And bring the knees back up to the center, dropping them to the other side. You may have noticed as things got more unbalanced, it got harder to breathe. That's how your life can be. The more unbalanced things get, the harder it is to take a breath. That just means you need to focus on it a little bit more. Always coming back to your breath, calming yourself down, and bringing yourself back into balance, back into neutral. Let's bring both knees into the chest, hands right on top of the knees. Little gentle roll side to side here. Taking those knees around in a big circle. One way, and back around the other. And then we let those feet drop down to the edges of the knees together, arms just relaxing alongside your body. Taking a moment here to allow yourself to enjoy all the support of the floor. You can stay here in restorative pose. You can stretch out those legs or even roll onto your side or any other comfortable position that you enjoy for shavasana. And take a moment to check in with yourself. Start with your feet. How do they feel? Noticing the contact points going all the way up your legs and into your hips, whatever's touching the floor. Remembering we don't question gravity, we know it's there. So whatever's your gravity in your world, remember that it's there and trust it. Feeling those contact points up through the upper body, through the shoulders, all the way down the arms. And even the head is feeling supported. As we turn our attention to our breath and just focus on that calm. Breathing in calm energy, breathing out anything stressful, negative. unbalanced. If you have the time for it, stay in your shavasana for as long as you would like. Otherwise, whenever you feel ready, start to bring yourself up to a seated position, allowing your head to drop, relaxing your neck, taking those ears to shoulder, dropping the chin down to the chest. And we take one final big deep breath out and up together. Exhale, bringing those hands to heart center. May you have peace in your thoughts, kindness in your words, and hope in your hearts. From my heart to yours. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed today's practice and it helps bring a little more balance into your yoga practice and into your life. If you did enjoy it, please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. And if you would like some more tips on how to integrate more wellness into your life, please visit me at laylowellness.com.